Hi everyone, welcome to Teach English with Passion, a platform that is created to help all those teachers who strive to do their job appropriately. We present series of videos that combine theoretical knowledge and practice, showing teachers how they can design interesting teaching materials that would make both teaching and learning English more fun and more interactive. Eager to know more? Keep watching. Today's topic is teaching grammar. In this video, we'll explore the different approaches to teaching grammar, and we will see how to design a grammar lesson using the PPP model. So, let's get started. There are two main ways for teaching grammar, inductively or deductively. Now, we're gonna explain the differences between deductive and inductive grammar teaching. The deductive approach is an up-bottom approach. This means that it moves from the more general to the more specific. This approach is much more teacher-centered. The teacher presents the rule first, then he sets learners to do some practice exercises. In this approach, the language structure is presented explicitly without any meaningful context. Teaching grammar inductively implies moving from the more specific to the more general. In this approach, grammar is taught implicitly, i.e., the language structure is presented within a meaningful context. The context can be a text, a song, a dialogue, and others. This approach is much more learner-centered. Learners make observations and they detect patterns so that they work out a rule for themselves. So, learners here indulge in a process of discovery learning to get both the form and the use of the language structure being presented. PPP model is one of the most widely used models when it comes to designing a grammar lesson. The first P stands for present or presentation. At this stage, learners get exposed to the target language structure through a meaningful context. The teacher guides learners to deduce the rule by themselves, helping them recognize different aspects related to the grammar point, including its pronunciation, form, and use. The second P stands for practice. The teacher provides the class with controlled practice. Learners perform a variety of activities such as gap filling, drilling, matching, or sentence transformation. The last P is produce or production. This phase is also referred to as free practice. The teacher here is less involved and learners work on their own using the target language structure to complete a given communicative task.
Time for practice.
In this practical part, we're gonna see how to design a grammar lesson using the PPP model. The lesson I have chosen this time is for third year high school learners, unit number 1, ethics in business, grammar explorer number 4, the one dealing with the verb idiom had better. So the objective of this lesson is as follows. Students will be able to perform or to act out short dialogues giving advice using the verb idiom had better or had better not. In this lesson, we're gonna start with a brief lead-in to arouse learners' interest in the lesson and to set the mood for what is to come. The teacher displays a picture and he asks learners to take a couple of minutes to look at the picture and to talk with their partners about things related to the picture using the questions given. Learners interact with their partners, then they share their answers with the teacher. As learners share their answers, the teacher asks them to read the conversation given and to check their answers for the previous task. After that, learners are asked to read the conversation again and to answer the questions given. Through this interaction with the written material and with the teacher's guidance, learners will be able to deduce the rule themselves, recognizing both the form and the use of the verb idiom had better. This will be the end of the presentation stage. That's all for today's topic. Hopefully you find it helpful and useful. If you have any questions, suggestions, or topics you want me to deal with, leave a comment below. If you like the content of the video, subscribe now and share the video with your colleagues. Stay tuned. Have a nice day. Bye.